All right, here's the startup procedure for your Vortex powered 3-compartment sink for when we get started in the morning. So the first thing we're going to want to do is come over and close our drain. We're going to want to turn that all the way until it clicks. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn on our power button, and then we're going to move over to our faucet, and we're going to start filling that up full of water. Now, as you see that water level rise, we have some water level sensors in there. Now, the lower one, the one on the bottom, once the water reaches past that level as we're filling, it begins a delay that could happen to be up to over a minute on that. So after that delay, however long that may be on your specific unit, that is when the detergent on the pump system over there will start to pump. So if you don't hear that immediately come on, it's okay, it's part of the delay for the system. There is no need to make any adjustments or any input needed from you on that system. It will start pumping when it's supposed to. On our control panel right here, we're seeing this little orange light light up. And so what that means is it's time to change the water. So a couple of quick steps we want to do is leave the power on. If the sink was running, I would hit this button right here to stop the motor from running. And I'm going to go ahead and come down here and open this drain up. Okay, so we have just finished draining our sink. And as you can see here, our change water light has turned off. So at this point, if it's at the end of the day, we can go ahead and power the machine down. Or if it's not the end of the day, let's go ahead and close up the drains on all of our wash, rinse, and sanitize, and let's go ahead and fill those back up. Now remember, throughout the day, there's really no reason to even turn the power off on this machine because this is a smart unit and it knows when the heaters are supposed to be on, when they're not supposed to be on, and it knows when there's no water in there. There's no point in having the heater on. All right, so let's say it's the end of the day or in between meal periods where we want to go ahead and clean this out. We're going to leave that power button on because that's how the machine's going to know that the water's been drained. So the first thing we're going to do is come over, open up that drain. Second thing we're going to do is let that water drain out, and as it does, or when it's done, we're going to take our wash down hose, if you have a hose somewhere or even just this little spray arm here, get those soap suds and any other pieces and particles that have been left on the sides, get those to go down to the drain. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over onto the inside of this once this has been completely drained, and we're going to go ahead and grab this pump return screen. Now this is kind of like our little filter. Now this, again, as you use this, is going to be filled up with all kinds of little bits and pieces. Let's take this over to the trash can, and then let's go ahead and make sure we get any big items off. Then we'll bring this over here to our little sprayer, and we're going to clean that off. Always remember to put it back in. You never ever want to run this without that return screen on. Good.